Hello students. In the previous class, we have studied the chapter Fair Play. I hope that you have understood it. Now, today we will start a new poem, Where Do All the Teachers Go? It is a very interesting poem. Okay? Where do all the teachers go? So, first of all, let me ask you, have you ever wondered where do all your teachers go? Do they live in houses like yours? Do they do all the things that you do? Right? I know that at some point of time or another, you all must have wondered what your teachers are like, how they do things. Do they wash their clothes? Do they live in houses? Do they live with their parents? Right? These questions must have arisen in your minds. So today we will study this poem and you will be able to enjoy this because these are the questions that are asked in this poem by a child. Actually, this poem is written with the point of view of a child, right? This poem is written from the point of view of a child. The child wonders in this poem, where do all the teachers go? Okay, so now let us know about the poet. Who is the poet of this poem? Peter Dickson. Okay, Peter Dickson is a poet, painter, educationist, and theatre performer. He was born in London. Okay, he has written and published numerous collections of poetry, especially for children. He has also worked as a teacher and lecturer. He usually wrote about fantasy subjects and unusual instances like spies and magic cats. He derived inspiration from very common day to day activities. And some of his famous works include The Color of My Dreams, I'd Like to Be a Tea Bag, Shadow Collector, Lost Property Box, and Penguin in the Fridge. These poems are very famous. If you get chance to read them, please read them. Okay? Now let us start the poem. For a little child, a teacher is special. It is difficult for a child to think of his her teacher as an ordinary person. For a little child, his teacher is very special. He can't think of his teacher as a ordinary person. Right? For him, the teacher is special and perfect. So he is not able to imagine that he lives like ordinary people. Okay? So where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? The child wonders, where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Okay, so now first of all I will read the poem, then we will see the explanation of the poem. Okay, how I pronounce each and every word, please listen carefully. Okay, where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Do they live in houses? And do they wash their socks? Do they wear pajamas? And do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses the same as you and me? Do they live with their other people? Do they live with other people? Have they mums and dads? And were they ever children? And were they ever bad? Did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? Did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they wear old dirty jeans? I'll follow one back home today. I'll find out what they do. Then I'll put it in a poem that they can read to you. Okay? Let us read it again one more time. So you will be able to pronounce it more easily. Okay? Where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Do they live in houses and do they wash their socks? Do they wear pajamas and do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses the same as you and me? Do they live with other people? Have they mums and dads? And were they ever children? And were they ever bad? Did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? Did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they wear old dirty jeans? I'll follow one back home today. I'll find out what they do. Then I'll put it in a poem that they can read to you. Okay? So, this is your poem. Now, let us see the explanation. Where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? The child wonders that where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Why 4 o'clock? Because according to this poem, the school closes at 4 o'clock. Okay? So the child wonders where do all the teachers go after 4 o'clock? After the school closes, where do all the teachers go? Do they live in houses and do they wash their socks? Do they also live in houses and do they wash their socks? Because the child wonders that do they also live in houses like us and do they wash their socks like us? Right? So he is wondering that do they live in houses? The teachers, do they live in houses like us and do they wash their socks like us? Right? Do they wear pajamas and do they watch TV? He wonders, do they wear pajamas? Who are they in the poem? They refers to teachers. Okay? Here the word they refers to teachers. Okay? Do they wear pajamas and do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses the same as you and me? The child wonders that do they wear pajamas? Do teachers wear pajamas like us? And do they watch TV like us? And do they pick their noses the same as you and me? And do they pick their noses? Picking noses means the habit of getting your finger inside your nose, right? When there is a itch in your nose, you put your finger inside your nose, like, right? Small children do that mostly. When there is a itch in their nose, they will put their finger in their nose, right? So the child wonders, do they also pick their noses? Do teachers also pick their noses the same as you and me, like we do? Do they live with other people? Have they moms and dads? He now wonders, do they live with other people? Do teachers live with other people? He wonders that if other people also live in their houses, have they moms and dads? He wonders if teachers have mums and dads. mother and father? Do teachers also have mother and father? And were they ever children and were they ever bad? He wonders that were teachers ever children and were they ever bad? Because the child here is a mischievous child. So he wonders that if the teachers were also bad in their childhood like me, did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? He wonders if there was a time when teachers also were not able to spell right. Right? Did they ever make mistakes? Did they also make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? And the child wonders if the teachers were also punished if they pinched the chocolate flakes. Chocolate flakes are pieces of chocolates, right? So if the teachers were also punished if they pinched, pinched here means stole chocolate, right? Small children do that na, you must have also done that. When there is a chocolate in the fridge, you try to eat it as soon as possible, and when your parents deny that you must not eat it right now, you do not listen to them mostly, right? Small children mostly do that, and when the parents are not looking, they steal the chocolate to eat it, right? So the child here is also mischievous, so he is wondering that were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes, if the teachers were also punished if they pinched or stole the chocolates, right? Chocolate flakes. Did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever leave their greens? He now wonders that did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they ever leave their greens? If the teachers also lose their hymn books, or if they ever leave their greens. Here the greens are what? Green vegetables, because small children don't want to eat green vegetables, right? Most of you are also like that, right? You also don't want to eat green vegetables. You put them aside in your plate when your mother compels you or tells you that green vegetables are healthy for you, you must eat them. You keep them aside and you don't want to eat them. Most of you must not like them, right? Most of you not like them, right? So did they ever leave the greens? The child wonders if the teachers also leave their greens, leave their green vegetables. Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they scribble on the desktop? Scribble means to write something on the desk, right? So did they scribble on the desktops? If the teachers also at one point of time scribbled on the desktops, because now the teachers tell you that you must not write on the desk, right? So the child wonders, now the teachers tell that you must not write on the desktops, but if there was a time when they also scribbled on the desktops like us, did they wear old dirty jeans? If there was a time when they also wore dirty clothes? I'll follow one back home today. Now, what is the solution to know all this? For knowing what the teachers do after 4 o'clock. I'll follow one back home today. I'll find out what they do. I'll follow one teacher after 4 o'clock. After the school closes, I'll follow one teacher and I'll find out what they do after 4 p.m. Then I'll put it in a poem. Then I'll put it in a poem, my findings, that they can read to you. That they can read to you. Who are they in this line? The teachers. So the child who is thinking all this says that I'll follow one back home today. One teacher. I'll follow one teacher after 4 p.m. and see where he goes. And then I'll put my findings in a poem that the teachers can read to other children. Okay, so this was your poem. It is a wonderful poem. You can easily relate to this. I think that you have understood it well. And these are the questions that every child thinks, right? These are the questions that come into every child's mind at one point of time or another. Most of you now realize that teachers are like ordinary people. They also live in houses, they also have parents, they also made mistakes when they were small. But small children most likely wonder that where do all the teachers go after the school, because for them a teacher is very special. He's not, he or she is not like ordinary people. So he wonders that what are teachers like, what they do after 4 p.m. Do they live in houses? Do others do others live with them? Do they also make mistakes? If they were also punished in their childhood, right? So these questions pops up in their minds continuously, right? So what have we learned today? That teachers are also like ordinary people. They also live like normal persons. They also do all the things that normal people do. But here the child wonders if this is the situation, if teachers are like normal people, or are they special? So this is a very wonderful poem. Now what you have to do, you have to read this poem by yourself, so you will be able to pronounce and understand it more deeply and more easily, right? And you have to write the new words that you find in this poem with their meanings. Okay, and what you have to do, you have to write 5 questions. Okay, any 5 questions that arised in your mind when you were little about teachers. Okay, you have to write 5 to 10 questions, at least 5, that arised in your mind when you were little about the teachers. Okay, so this is your home assignment. I hope that you have understood the poem very well. If you have any problem, you can reach me Okay, thank you.